Today we're going to look at the power data from Flanders 2022. We're going to compare the data from Chad van der Poel with Cookie Man. Cookie Man lives in LA with a house his mum bought him. And he's retired. He's late 30s and he's pushing out more watts than the best cyclists in the world. Let's have a look at the data. With big prize money up for grabs, Chad van der Poel could only handle 4.5 watts per kilo for the win. He was absolutely on the limit. 6 hours 34, 4.5 watts per kilo for the biggest race in Belgium. One of the most important races on the calendar. Cookie Man, the retired late 30s, live at LA, mummy's house, did a 4.25 watts per kilo for a whopping 8 hours. No teammates, just for fun, just for Strava. Incredible effort, quite mutant, with a 441 training load. Absolutely insane. Mathieu van der Poel, 5.81 watts per kilo in the race, looking for the break, looking to win the biggest race in Belgium. I could only do 5.8 watts per kilo. Another one, we got 6.25 watts per kilo in training, full gas. This is all Chad van der Poel could do, the best rider of his generation. Another one in the race, 5.2 watts per kilo, maxing the heart rate at 176. We have here 6.4 watts per kilo in Flanders, going for the final breakaway, max effort. And then we have Cookie Man, 7.54 watts per kilo. What a mutant effort for a retired athlete in his late 30s who's not subject to routine drug testing. Here we have the performance charts. These data charts are used by laboratories around the world and they're measured on fresh legs. We see in the red means world class, world record, and we see that Cookie Man is well in the red. Are his times suspect? Maybe it's just the cookies. Maybe a cookie diet does make you a world beater when back in the day you didn't have enough legs to maintain a pro contract. Chad van der Poel, should he get on the magic cookies? How many watts could Chad van der Poel do for 5 minutes? Watts per kilo? Maybe some Mexican cookies would help this man. And if we look at Cookie Man's heart rate, it's always very low. He's not even going full gas. He's cracking jokes on the video camera. He can show us that he can put out insane watts for 8 hours, as good as any World Tour rider. The question is, how come Cookie Man doesn't have a World Tour contract? He's clearly good enough. He's clearly better on the lab charts. Why doesn't a team sign him? In my opinion, if Cookie Man wants to be taken seriously, he should sign up to doping control, because untested athletes, the performances can be questionable, especially when they're putting out more watts than Lance Armstrong and Valverde.